All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, people. This is Ryan Smith with the PhireBall Sports Channel. I'm going to take a look real quick in front of your eyes and show you all of the standings as of the 15th of August, last night's game. The Yanks are up by a half game on the Orioles. Um, they are tied in the loss column, so Cleveland is basically, they have a half-game lead on the Yankees for the league's best record, and they have one less loss. So if the Guardians lose the next game, they will be tied. And just as if the Orioles lose the next game, they will be a full game behind. Streaks here. Houston Astros are 8-2, and they have officially taken over the AL West. Seattle Mariners have added some players. Doesn't look like it's given them the surge they had hoped. Cleveland is the team that I would keep my eyes on, not because of just their record, but because of how dangerous their lineup is. Jose Ramirez in particular. Baltimore is basically doing what the Yankees are doing. They're good enough that they're going to stay right in the mix of everything, but they are, as of late, they have not played great. Now the Guardians are 5-5 in their last 10, but they've won 5 in a row. Like I said, they are the team I believe that will be the most problems for the Yankees. Have the Yankees in the big win over the Sox. Let's check the box score here. Verdugo in the leadoff spot. Since they moved in there, he's been doing pretty well. He needs to do better, but he's not in a dreadful slump anymore. And last night, besides Judge and Soto going deep, Soto, by the way, in his last 15 at bats, his last 13 at bats, he has 7 home runs. He is a type of power hot that I have not seen from him before. The guy had 27 home runs 5 games ago, and now he's 34. Unreal. Judge hit his 43rd and his 300th, fastest player ever to 300. And Austin Wells, he continues. Look at it, 3 for 5. Let's take a look at Austin Wells in the cleanup spot. This guy, let's not forget, when Trevino went down, he was not the starting catcher. He fills in, and now he is the guy batting behind Judge and Soto. I mean, not Giancarlo Stanton, anymore, not Verdugo, who had been there. Him, Austin Wells. And if you look at his statistics, July, look at that. In July, it's 277, 388 on base. That's phenomenal. And a 554 slugging. So he had 5 home runs and 14 RBIs in July. A lot of them came before the break. After the break, he really turned it on starting in August. You can see 2 hits, 1 hit, 2, 1, 2, 0, 1, 1, 1, 3. 16 for 44. Wow. That's gonna be a nice one. What is that? That's 4 for 11. So he's batting 364 with a 417 on base and a 500 slugging. That is a great thing. He only has 1 home run, but he's hit 3 doubles and he's driven in 9. And driving in 9 runs behind Judge and Stanton, hitting home runs like they are, is pretty impressive. Because, let's face it, between the two of them, they've left him with empty bases quite a few times. And on top of that, it's 9 RBIs that he has in 11 games. I mean, if anyone can do that for a season long, you're looking at a very quality season, especially for someone that you don't expect anything from offensively. But he has been on a tear in, let's see, July and August, 109 at bats. He has 34 hits. So he is batting about 330 in the last 2 months. I mean, that's right up there with Judge and Soto. I mean, I believe a little behind Judge and Soto, but, who isn't? Those guys have put on clinics in August. And Soto, it's amazing, he's only batting 307, but it's because he is that guy that he is just not going to swing at a bad pitch. Last 7 games, he's batting .333 with a slugging of 1.083. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So 6 home runs, 9 RBIs, and 8 hits. So the guy has 8 hits, 6 home runs in 24 at bats, and then he's walked in 9 times. So he's been on base 17 of his last 33 plate appearances. It's like, I mean, look, 515 on base percentage. That is unbelievable. And then in the last 15 games, well, you can see you can look at the difference. 18 hits in the last 15. So it was right before that he was 10 for about 33. It doesn't matter. Like the guy last 30, he's 342. So even when you go back further, his average is higher. Recently, it's been the power that's really stood out, but he's just so consistent. You gotta love that. And when I guess I don't think he has an average of what Austin Wells has, but that in 330 in July and August, but 290 and let's see what it was here. July 330, August he's batting 289. So yeah, Austin Wells is hitting higher and has a on base percentage that is, of course, not going to be as high. And nobody is slugging 800 in August. I don't even think Judge is, but let's check it out because these are very, very high marks. You can't expect this to be maintained. Judge batting 333, 43 home runs. I do expect his, especially protecting Soto. You saw that last night. Soto got walked so they could pitch to Judge. That had to be an interesting decision to make as a manager. They're hoping for a double play ball, but geez, Judge isn't exactly a ground ball pitcher. Let's see. So, and guys, that's what we forget. Judge, look at this March and April. 125 in March and here's the more important thing, with no home runs. In April, he has 6 home runs, but he bats .220. But he still had 360 on base, right? But 6 home runs in April, and that's about with the 4 games in March. It's pretty close to 30 games. So since then, the home run totals have just gone through the roof. 14 in May, and June he has 11. July 8, and August he has 4 thus far. But in August also, once the power cooled off a bit, he started the first 2 games in August with a home run. He hit one last night. He hit one 3 nights ago on the 11th. But he is 20 for 40. So he has 20 hits. 3 of them are doubles. 4 of them are home runs. And he has gotten 13 singles in his last 40 at-bats. He's been 500 in the month of August. Now, you expect the on-base percentage to be off the charts and the average be off the charts for Juan Soto. That's what he's known for. He's an on-base machine. And the slugging to be off the charts for Judge. Well, those things are all true, but Judge, his average and on-base percentage, it looks like a video game. And his slugging at 875 in August, and on the year, let's see. Look at that. He is slugging 707. That's 106 points above his career average. Wow. Well, it's not a secret. Judge is having a crazy year. Even better than 2022 in potential. Let's see how he finishes. Soto too. We'll wrap it up and just say that, guys, Soto and Judge obviously are the ones that make this team go from great to unstoppable when they are doing what they did last night, and they've done numerous games. I really think what's key to their success is that they do it early. Just take that pressure off the pitching, and when that happens, it's very rare that you see Heel, Rodon, Cole, or Stroman do anything but overperform, and that's what they need.